Hello, my name is Elia. I'm a project officer at the MAJS of the Interreg Baltic Sea Region program. Together with my colleagues, we have prepared some guidance to help you prepare and submit the final report and the 3 outputs of your seed money project. So let's get started. The content of this tutorial is the following. Firstly, we will give you some indications on the timeline and procedure. Secondly, we'll show you the reporting template. Then, we would like to explain you against which criteria we will be checking the outputs. And finally, we'll provide you with some information on the financial aspects, the lump sums, and the payment. The closure and reporting period will last from the 1st of October until the 31st of December. This means that by the 1st of January 2022, at the latest, we should receive a gift package from you consisting of the final report, the 3 outputs, and the partnership agreement. Please submit the report via BAMOS. We will show you how to do this in a minute. As for the outputs and the partnership agreements signed by all partners, you can send them via the BAMOS Messaging Center or by email. Once you have submitted all that, we will check the final report and the outputs and ask you to clarify some open questions, doubts, or inconsistencies. This is the clarification process. When all our questions are clarified and the clarification process is thus over, the lead partner will receive the payment and should transfer the due amounts to the project partners. Once you are in BAMOS, please open the progress report. Do not be surprised that the progress report is number 2, although it is the only report that you will submit throughout the whole project. In tab 0 Introduction, you will need to confirm that you completed the contact and bank information and that the signed partnership agreement is available. If you have already submitted the contact and bank information, please make sure that the information is up to date, and if there are any changes, please go back to that section and submit it once again. Please always click on Save before going to the next tab. Once this is done, please go to tab 1 Overview Progress. In the first field, please provide a summary of the main project that the seed money project has been elaborating. You have 5,000 characters for that. Before you start writing, please always have a look at the guidance, which you can open by clicking on the I. In the second section, you will need to explain the main achievements of your seed money project. Then, please confirm whether your main project will include partners from Norway, Russia, or Belarus. As a reminder, please always click on Save before going to the next tab. In the third tab, please describe all the activities you have been implementing to develop the outputs. For each of the 3 outputs, you will see a section coming from the application form and then a section called Implemented Activities in Reporting Period, which you will need to fill in with a maximum of 5,000 characters. Once again, please open the guidance by clicking on the I. Please describe the activities you implemented to prepare the particular output against the activities you planned to implement in your application form. You will also need to confirm that the output is finalized and submitted, and then indicate deviations if there are any. Please always click on Save before going to the next tab. In the tab Submission, you will indicate the name of the user, the lead partner, the date, and you will submit the report. The outputs need to fulfill the quality criteria in order to receive the program co-financing. But what are these criteria? Let's have a closer look in the following slides. You can also find them in the program manual, chapter J11.3. For output 1, report on the state of play in the field addressed, there are 4 criteria. First, the report describes the situation in the field addressed. The situation in the field addressed is clear, including, for example, general political and strategic background of the main project, our overall regulatory framework, and country-specific information. Second, the report describes gaps and/or challenges that exist in the field. The existing gaps and challenges in the field are analyzed, and it is clear which gaps or challenges will be addressed by the main project and why. Third, the report describes the needs of the relevant target groups. The report defines the target groups themselves and their respective needs. Fourth, the report provides an overview of complementary projects and activities. The additionality of the main project is clear. For example, the project has analyzed previous and current activities or projects in the field and provides a conclusion for the main project. For output 2, main project work plan, there are also 4 criteria. First, the work plan describes the planned objectives and results of the main project. The aims and expected results of the planned project are clear. Second, the work plan describes the planned methodology or approach of the main project. The planned methodology or approach is coherent for achieving the planned results. The activities and the planned outputs are clearly described, and the time frame of the project is given and comprehensible. Third, the partners involved in the project are defined. The core project partners are named and their competences are explained. The presented partnership is able to implement the planned activities, or any missing competences are described. Fourth, the budget plan is presented. The work plan provides a detailed budget plan. For output 3, report on funding possibilities for main project, there are 3 criteria. First, the analyzed funding sources are explained. It is clear which funding sources were selected and they were analyzed, at least 3. Second, the result or the conclusion is described. It is clear which funding sources will be targeted by the main project among the 3 that were selected, and the decision is clearly justified. In case the seed money project has concluded that it will apply for Interreg Baltic Sea Region, the main project has to be in line with the program objectives. Third, the roadmap defining steps to be taken after the seed money project is provided. It is clear which steps will be taken next by the partnership. Do not forget the visibility rules which your outputs need to comply with. The documents you produce always need to refer to the co-financing from the program. Please have a look at them in Chapter F1.10 of the Program Manual. As you already know, the total project budget is €50,000, in which there is 85% of co-funding from the program and 15% of own contribution from your side. The payment is based on lump sums and linked to the delivery and quality of the 3 outputs. If output 1 is approved, you will receive 85% of €18,000. If output 2 is approved, you will receive 85% of €28,000. If output 3 is approved, you will receive 85% of €4,000. But what does it mean in practice that the payment is based on lump sums? It means that the whole amount will be paid as one single payment. It will be paid once the outputs are approved. It also means that there is no need for checks of the first level controllers. The reporting of cost is not necessary either. You do not submit any invoice, receipt, or payment proofs to us, since we will not verify the real costs. However, for your records, please keep these payment proofs. There could be overcompensation or undercompensation of costs, as the real costs might differ from the compensation you will receive. They might be lower or higher. But even if we do not check the real cost, please do not forget that seed money projects are obliged to fully observe all applicable European Union and national rules, such as publicity, public procurement, equal opportunities, sustainable environment, state aids, etc. You should also note that in case the quality of one or several outputs is not satisfactory, and it cannot be improved during the clarification process, we can deduct the lump sum for this or these outputs from the payment. We will release the payment when the clarification process is final. We will make the transfer on the account of the lead partner with the project acronym and project number as a reference. Please double-check if the bank information you provided in BAMOS is correct. In case you have not filled it yet, please do not forget to do this and submit it to us. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, please feel free to contact us.